Good morning, Prosper High School. I'm Elise Parker, and coming up today on Point After, we will take a deeper look into senior bowler Deshunn McKenzie, talk with head boys basketball coach Ellis about the upcoming playoff games, congratulate the swimming and dive team on their outstanding weekend at regionals, and look at this week's instant replay all in today, February 10th. But first, let's go to Malaysia White with today's announcements.
Thanks, Elise. The Spanish Club will meet today right after school in Miss Lamb's room. They are accepting new members, so if you are interested, bring a treat and join them. Basketball playoff shirts are on sale now. Orders are due today, February 10th. See Coach Lewis in room 2208 to order, cash only. Have you always wanted to be on TV? Now, here's your chance to get your 15 seconds of fame and tell your special someone how you really feel on Valentine's Day. The Eagle Production Group invites you to send a video Valentine to your sweetheart. Recordings will take place during all 3 lunches today and tomorrow. Valentines will then be played back during all 3 lunches on Friday. Just $3 is all it costs to show that you really care. Now listen up, students. This is an important message from Mr. Wright. A new attendance incentive will start next Monday from February 17th through April 25th. The goal for campus-wide attendance is 97.5%. If we meet the campus goal, then every student will get the chance for a music listening privileges during class changes for the month of May. And all female students will be allowed to wear leggings with a long t-shirt every Thursday and Friday between May 1st and May 16th. And male students will not be required to shave during the same time. The grade level with the highest attendance will receive a break time on Friday, May 2nd. For individual students with perfect attendance during second period, there will be a break on May 15th, and you will get to leave school early on May 9th. And don't forget, for every class period you have perfect attendance, your teacher will change the lowest formative grade to 100. Now be sure to come to school on those days. Back to you, Elise.
Thanks, Malaysia. Most of us consider bowling a fun leisure sport that we play on the weekend, but for Deshunn McKenzie, it is all about competition and being the best he can be. Right now, Deshunn is ranked 4th in the Dallas North A bowling district. Taylor Moore has the story.
Most teenagers go bowling for fun and to socialize, but for Deshunn McKenzie, bowling is more than just a social sport. With his unique style, he has had a lot of success in the PHS bowling program. So how did bowling find its way into Deshunn's life?
I just went with my family one day, and then I bought a bowling ball, and then ever since then I've kind of been hooked to it.
Every athlete has their own perks. Deshunn's is his rare form, but his high backstroke isn't holding him back. He holds the team's highest average at an impressive 219.
The way I bowl just comes naturally to me, but a lot of coaches feel like it's incorrect and it's causing me to throw a bad shot, but it works for me.
He puts a lot of hand into the ball, gets the ball a lot of revs, and that tears up his skin. And so if he's in top health and he's throwing the ball well and it's not eating up his hand, then yeah, he could easily take down the top bowlers in the state.
Deshunn looks forward to bowling in college. With all his success at PHS, we hope that his unique style can be put to use at the collegiate level. For Eagle Nation News, I'm Taylor Moore.
The Region 3 4A Swim and Dive Championship meet was held at Frisco ISD Natatorium this weekend. Preliminary swims took place on Friday, February 7th. Only the top 16 placements were able to return for finals. Consolation finalists consist of placements 9 through 16, and A finalists are placements 1 through 8. First place achievements at the regional meet are guaranteed qualification for the state competition. On Friday evening, the diving well opened up for the dive competition. Sophomore Miranda Diamond performed 11 dives with varying technical approaches and difficulties off the 1-meter springboard. Miranda captured 3rd place overall in our region with 336.55 points. Congratulations to you, Miranda. And PHS Junior Swimmer Destiny Nelson will be heading to the state competition with her 2nd first place swims. We will have more on Destiny Nelson in this week's Instant Replay.
Our our Prosper Eagles faced up against the #1 team in district, Heritage, last week at home on senior night. The Eagles played hard, drawing fouls and putting pressure in the post, and a good majority of the game would be played from the free throw line. Prosper would not get the momentum they needed down the stretch to end this one. Despite great team basketball, the Coyotes would take this one 65-72. The swimming and diving team finished out a great weekend at the regional meet. The team ended up with a girls team place of 3rd and a boys team place of 10th. They also set 5 more school records on top of the previous day's 7. Destiny Nelson set 2 more regional records with 2 first-place finishes in the 200 IM and the 100 backstroke, which qualifies her for the state meet in both events. And she received the Regional Female Swimmer of the Meet. Congratulations to all of our swimmers for a great regional meet and season. We will continue to watch Destiny Nelson as she makes a state run.
The boys and girls soccer teams traveled to Anna this past Friday to compete in the first district game of the season. The boys started off strong and found the back of the net early, but struggled going into the half, up 1-0. The second half brought a better light for the team, and they would score 4 more goals, winning the game 5-0. The girls would have no trouble at all putting the ball in the back of the net as they went into the half, winning 7-0. They scored 4 more goals in the second half, making the final score 11-0. The next opponent for the Eagles is Denison this Friday night. The boys play at home, and girls will travel to Denison for a game time at 7:15. And we again want to congratulate Destiny Nelson on her going to state. And we are now here with head basketball coach, Coach Ellis. Coach Ellis, thank you so much for being on the show today.
Thank you for having me.
So first of all, we saw the loss against Heritage just now in the instant replay. Tell me what went wrong in that game.
I don't think it's as much as what went wrong. I think we played a really good team that played really good that night. I think our boys hung with them toe-to-toe the whole game, and I was proud of how they played. They just made some plays at the end of the game that we weren't able to overcome. But
yeah.
I was proud of our effort, and they're a good team, and we just got to give them their credit for being district champion.
Absolutely. So we always talk about on the show, I know, especially me, I always talk about how the team has come back from last year. We had the 2-12 season last year. What does it mean that they've come so far, and what does that mean to you?
Well, it means a lot. I think the kids have bought in. This is my second year here, and it was kind of our first, trip to 4A basketball last year. It's been a process. It's been a 2-year grind, and what a lot of people don't see is they watch Friday night. They don't get to see all the hard work that we put in over the spring and the summer and all the dedication they've done on their own. And it means a lot to me as a coach. I'm proud of them for all the effort that they've given me.
Absolutely. So with this loss, we have Centennial on Tuesday, if I'm correct. And then what does that mean if we lose, if we win on Tuesday? Does that affect where we are during playoffs?
It could, when we win.
Yeah, exactly.
On Tuesday night at Centennial, we'll be the 2nd seed all by ourselves.
Okay.
And that'll match us up against the 3rd place team in 10-4A. Right now it looks like probably Mesquite Poteet, but there's still some games that could really affect that.
And do you know how we look against Mesquite Poteet?
I had a chance to scout them one time. We'll be doing our due diligence on it. But, again, if we play our game, I feel fine.
Absolutely. So the last question I want to ask you is a state championship, is that possible?
I love it. It takes 7 games to win state. We do have to go through Region 2 4A. Unfortunately, that has some of the Dallas ISD schools in that. In basketball, they're very strong, highly state ranked. But again, you can beat anybody on any night if you just play your game and do the best that you can. So
absolutely.
Well,
thank you so much for coming on the show today. We really appreciate it. And we definitely look forward in watching you guys go off through the playoffs.
Squad.
With that, I'm Elise Parker, and the point after is good.